Brother Niger Season 10 has been one not to miss. We've seen the drama and the eviction so far. So join us on the show today to discuss their eviction and, of course, all the highlights in the houses. Thelma Lawson and Bright Morgan. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome. How are you guys?
You guys are looking, you're looking great. You're looking well rested.
Thank you.
All right, so let's start now. How would you describe your journey? It's been how many weeks? 7, 8 weeks, right? For you guys? 8. All right. Yeah. So how was those 8 weeks for you guys? What the highlights, things you might miss? So let me start with you before we go to prayer.
I did have a lot of fun. I did find it exciting. At the same time, overwhelming. I did tick all my boxes in the house, so I don't think there's anything I'm gonna miss in Biggie's house. Yeah.
So how would you rate your time? Over 10.
How would I rate myself over 10?
Rate your time in the house over 10.
10 over 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, right.
It was an amazing experience. It's a one in a lifetime experience, and I went into the Big Brother house with my personality, being myself, and with the ability to express myself as a model, an actor, and my amazing personality. So, yeah, there were challenges, maybe first, second week, but it was good.
What were those challenges in the first 2 weeks?
The ability to stay with 28 different housemates from different backgrounds, different morals, different upbringing. It was, you just wake up in the morning and someone is screaming in your ears and another person is in the kitchen hitting something. I'm like...
Yeah, I definitely can't. I don't think they can pay me. Like, they say, okay, they'll give me... at least you guys go into the house and you with hope that you're going to win. Yeah. If they bring the money at me before I say, we're going to give you this money to go inside and say to people, I can't do it. I don't think I can. So kudos to you both. But I want to ask, what was the first thing that you did once you left the house? And looking back now, what was your most memorable moment inside the house? So I'll start with you, ladies first.
Okay, so first thing I did, I just wanted to hear from my family first.
Yeah.
Like once I hear from my family, if they say, you made us proud, automatically every other person is a second-class citizen. So I used this phone. I called my dad and he was like, you did so well, you made us proud. And I was like, okay, I think I'm ready for my media rounds now. If you give me, I give you back and all of that. And then if I look back in the house, I think my most memorable moment was winning the first female head of house. Like that particular task, I didn't think it was something, I didn't know I had that type of strength, to win it. And I did. And then there was a skincare task that I won. With my help, like my group was able to win. And I'm a skincare consultant and retailer. So it just meant a lot to me because if I had failed it, a serious falling of hands. So I was like, those are like my really high moments. Yeah.
Okay. What about you? First thing you did when you left the house and your most memorable moment?
First thing I did when I left the house was I grabbed my phone to call my mom. And all of a sudden I got a news that my manager just kicked the bucket, just passed away.
Oh, wow.
May his soul rest in peace.
My condolences.
Yeah, it was.
Right. I saw that.
It had pill to swallow because I was trying to, just internalize everything. But it was good. And then I still called my mom because these are people that talk to me about everything. So first off, she welcomed me with love and she's proud of me. And also, I saw the works my fans put out there, the support, everything they did. Week 8, BBNs, I've come a long way. And one memorable thing I would, in the house, one memorable thing.
Yeah, like your most fun memory, something that you think back to and you're like, man, that was a good one.
It was finding a special person. Yeah.
Can you be more than a friend?
Okay, is she special? Like, if she's special, I know you had a thing, and even she's saying that she doubts the ship between both of you would sail outside. That's what she's saying in the house. Yes. But if she was special. You came out and you said you have a girlfriend and she's abroad. And I think I saw a news outlet report that she tried to get you evicted.
Yes.
And you've not met this girlfriend of yours that is in America.
Yes.
So if Mide is special, and Ebuka asked you on stage when you came out, like, okay, and you couldn't give a clear answer.
Right.
Why didn't you make it clear that she's special? And why didn't you say, okay, maybe give us like something that, okay, maybe you guys can work outside. And how are you even dating somebody abroad that you never met in person?
It's online dating. I wanted to give you a trial.
Yeah, it's called
online dating.
I was looking for love,
Yeah.
And you think it's strong enough compared to what you shared with me even for like the 8 weeks?
To be honest, I'll just spill the tea here. I was going to have a conversation with this my girlfriend I had abroad before I make a decision in the house. Because Mide was like, oh, why she was doubting me was because she said I was trying to put her in a box. Because she has her own family, she has her fans, and she doesn't want to come out like she's trying to steal someone's man. Boyfriend. So I said, you know what, it's going to be so evil and heartless of me to just make a decision right here. So let's step out of the house. Let me have a conversation with who I am dating outside the house.
So have you had that conversation now?
Yes, I have had the conversation.
And what are the results?
Well, spill the tea.
Of said convo.
Let's hear it.
It didn't go well. She didn't take it well. Okay. She didn't take it. She didn't accept it. I messed up, but this is a reality TV show. I didn't plan to come into a reality TV show and fall in love or genuinely catch feelings for someone.
Was she aware that you were going into the house?
Yeah, she
was aware.
Yes.
So there was a possibility that, you know, even though you went in thinking, no, I'm going to be a great guy, but there was a possibility that a ship was going to form. And when you say she wasn't having it, so are we seeing a total end between you and that person, or is she telling you to end things with this person?
Right now, I've made a decision because I have seen the way she's moving. Right now, I'll call it obsession. She's trying to dent my image, right? Because while I was going into the house, I was supposed to give my manager my social media logins, but he was back and forth. He's an artist too, so he was performing, traveling here and there. So I was looking for a handler, but you know, they were calling figures for me, and I had other things I needed to handle. And then we had an agreement that, to show you how genuine I was, and I had a certain trust for this person. And I said, okay, we had an agreement. She said she's going to handle it. And then...
That's access to all your DMs.
Right. And then 2 weeks into...
That's access to all your DMs, even the new ones that are coming in.
It's a lesson, it's an experience.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks into the show, she's calling multi-choice that she wants me disqualified because I held the lady's hand.
Wow.
Which platform did you meet this girl? Say social media.
Yeah, Instagram.
Okay, Instagram.
And then she went ahead, because then the organizer said, oh, okay, well, what is this? And then they called my family, because I also put my family number there. And then they were like, oh, is this real? They were like, no, this is not real. Brian has been fighting for this for like 4 years. So she kept doing things. She that was handling the same account, she was out there posting about me, calling me names, saying, oh, I'm a rapist. She sponsored everything, even had to put me in the show. You know, she said a lot.
Did she sponsor anything?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. She was saying she tried to put me in the show and all of that. And then I came out and I'm like, this is the same person. I know I messed up, right, in the house. I take full responsibility of my action. But I would have expected, why don't you just wait and then I come out and then we talk about this.
All right, well, the thing is, like, I feel like lessons learned, like, first of all, online dating is something that it's tough out there. For someone you not even met, you guys even build a connection before, maybe like she went abroad or whatever, it's actually tough. Okay, now coming to you, Thelma. There was really not really a ship for you in the house, but Rude Boy said sometime he liked you. Like, did that make you feel uncomfortable? Did that confession make you feel uncomfortable? And how do you feel at the time? And is Rude Boy someone that you feel like you can have something to do with, even if? And I know you talked about your dad. Can you take him home to dad if it was someone that passed the test?
Very funny question. So first of all, I would say that Rude Boy, he's a very energetic person. It's very good to have people like that around you, because like with those kind of people, you really cannot be sad. You can never be sad. But like, friends need to learn to be friends. Like, you know, I have people that had interest in me and I say, oh no, I don't want this thing. And then we're very good friends now and we're achieving a lot of things together. Me and Rude Boy could have easily done that. But, you know, the moment, you know, because I said in several nice ways, like, okay, this is not what I want. In fact, one of the Thursdays after a pool party, he came again and he's like, but why don't you want to give me a chance? So I had to break it down. And I'm like, okay, Mr. Man, I have a son. I have a certain way I want to raise him. As a friend, I like your personality. But if we have to be in a relationship, I should be able to trust you. At some point, you should be able to come around my home, maybe my son. And your energy is just like a little bit too much for me. I don't want, he's just 2 years old. I don't want him to grow up with that type of like loud energy, thinking that it's okay to just wake up in the morning and be like, hey, who they breathe? It's just.
So you feel like he won't be a good role model or something?
For my son.
For your son.
Yeah.
And she has to take that into account.
Yeah, exactly.
But for you in person.
For me in person, I'm also not. I'm always quiet. I'm always entertaining myself with thoughts in my head.
Just
Like
not
I
your
like
type.
to be quiet.
He's not your type. You don't have to explain too
His
much.
energy, but he dresses really well. He's a really cute
But
guy.
some people will say if you don't have energy, like you're
So
boring.
yeah, it's like you're putting one leg in one leg.
No,
out.
that's not it. As a friend, I will give it. I'm not trying to discredit, how he looks, because that's how like maybe you're trying to make it seem.
Yeah.
And he's definitely not someone I'll take home to my dad because
Hey.
of like these same things that I've mentioned, because that's the same thing my dad would say, like, oh, why is it too loud? Noise.
What of K-Bobo?
Yes. Okay.
What of K-Bobo?
So K-Bobo, I'll say he's very respectful. Like K-Bobo, I told him that, I'm not in the house to look for this thing. And he didn't try to,
push it.
Yeah, he didn't try to push it. So I consider that very well-mannered. Plus, whether I was awake or asleep, or if he cooks, he always keeps my food, it's very...
Okay, so in other words, is it the type
very
you can...
gentle.
Is it the type you can take to your dad, and of course that can be a good role model for your son?
So my dad watches the show. He's a very big fan of Big Brother. And I think if I was home watching with them, I think he's one of the people that my dad would have liked. Like, I haven't asked my dad, but I definitely do think that he's one of the people that my dad would have liked, apart from his outburst the first 2 days. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's
Daddy's girl.
so let's come back to this, because I mean, with every time a new housemate is evicted, the fans always have a lot to say about the season and the things that have happened. Is there one misconception that you would like to clear up? Maybe something that happened in the house, and by the time you came out, the way people are seeing it is completely different from how you experienced it. I'd like to give you a chance to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
No, ladies.
Such a gentleman. Yeah.
Okay, so I should go first.
Yes.
So I came out of the house and I'm like, oh, I have a nickname, Bitter Person. They did feel like, oh, I divided the house into two. And I think that's understandable because like even before I went into the house, I've been quite the it girl. And I did get that from people that do not like me. I have a very loud voice naturally. This is how everybody talks at home. You could come and think that we're quarreling, but no, we're just talking normally. And then we were raised with a certain type of confidence and boldness. Yeah. So to people who were not raised like that, they are wondering, like, why is she doing too much? You can walk into a space and without talking, somebody just doesn't like how you confidently walked into the place and they just think that you're arrogant and all of that. But that's not it. Like, and then my dad is a no-nonsense person and that's just how I am too, I'm very big on, at least principles. I'm not holy, but like I'm big on like few principles and morals.
So you're not a bitter person, you are a principled person.
Yeah, just like being straightforward.
Yeah.
Before you pass it to Bright, during your time as head of the house, you said you were not there to make friends. Was that something you stand on, like, you don't care if you don't make friends with anybody beyond that competition? Like, the way you put it, I'm like, this guy go wicked.
And when I said it, at the time I said that, I actually did have friends in the house. And after the live show went off from the house, my real friends were like real. Because there are people that have the same mindset. And these are people that didn't go to, like him. I didn't have to meet and say, oh, Bright, can we be friends? We just started having conversations and it just clicked. And they also have the same mindset. Like, it's not compulsory, but if I do have only one quality person, I'm fine with that person. But I'm not going to force friendships or try to unite anybody because everybody in the house has their strategy. Some people's strategy is to scatter the whole house. So I cannot come in and say, I want to unite. I'm spoiling somebody's strategy. Let them be and do whatever they want to do.
All right, just because we also have Kucho and Joanna joining us after this, let's take your answer for that last question. Misconceptions you like to clear up.
I came out of the house and I was saying things like, oh, Bright is a cheat, Bright is this, Bright is... And I'm like, come on. I never even knew myself until I got into a reality TV show.
Yeah.
Like, it's different from what you watch. Like, you being there. And I'm like, back to the relationship thing, outside and inside. I'm like, I'm dating someone who I met in March and I haven't seen this person. And then I'm in a reality TV show with someone who I've slept on the same bed with.
We've got to make sure that's clear.
Right.
Yes.
I've eaten together with, we've created memories with, there is a difference. Yeah. So with the whole judgment thing, I'm like, man, you people won't understand until you step in. Step in and experience.
All right, so we're clearing it out now on Arise 360. Thelma is not bitter, she's principled. And Bright is not a cheat. He's just trying to figure it out, okay?
And Thelma, rude boy, oh loud.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Right,
we appreciate you.
so
And we do wish you the best with everything else that you have going forward.